Hello students, welcome to e-learning. We are continuing with this chapter 5 poverty, and this is the fifth lecture of our chapter 5. Now here we have already started with the indicators of poverty. We have already completed 3 indicators. Today in lecture 5 I am going to take 4 indicators which are very small. So let's go with that. And here is the fourth point, that is medical facility under indicators of poverty. Fifth is drinking water, and sixth is provision of toilet, and lastly housing. So these 4 topics which we are going to cover today as an indicators of poverty. So let's start with the fourth one, that is medical facility. Now what does the medical facility includes? Medical facility means what? You find that doctors, nurses, you find compounders, everyone which are been there available in our country are coming under, they are treating us, they are consulting us, and they are giving the medical facility in our health sector. So but here if we talk our country, you find that we have very less, or most probably when compared to the population, you find that doctor, nurses and compounders are very less to treat the people. So you find that there is a scarcity of the, we can say, doctor, nurses and compound, as well as because due to scarcity there is an adverse effect on the health service, because health service is not that much prompt and that much quick to give everyone that particular relief or services because of this particular scarcity. Then you find here, that is, we talk about India, you find that as compared to other countries we have lack medical facilities, services and doctors. Compared to other countries we have definitely lacking in this particular field. And you find that again with the developing economics, you find that there is less medical services, as those countries which apart from India also which are developing, they have the lack of medical because their populations are more, there different things which are been lacking. So you find that in various places various diseases are been there, and more poor people which are been there they does not they cannot afford that particular this health services as they are developing, or they are the developed nation. So this is what we find, again due to they are coming under poverty, they are not having consumption of good nutritive foods, that also because of that poor people are getting we can say they are getting died, they are suffering from the disease, as well as you find that their immunities are also too much low compared to the people who are at the rich class, or we can say middle class. So this is what is happening up because of the poverty. You find that medical facilities not reach to the poor people. Again you find that the country has a less medical, those countries who is having less medical facilities, people are deprived of such services, or they are lacking with that particular such services. As a result poverty becomes more and more, because again I told in the first point only, that is the doctors are there, nurses are there, compounders are there, they are very less as compared in India. There is again the less medical facilities are there, you find that. So this becomes a big we can say factor which affects our country. Again you find that poor people who cannot afford, they go with this particular, they cannot able to go with this particular good amount of treatment. As well you find that we talk about data, you find that in our developing countries like that, you find over 6,000 people, how many, every 6,000 population of people you find that one doctor is available, whereas in a developed economy every 350 people we find that one doctor is available. So this is the thing which you find that where is the 6,000 and where is 350. So you find that it is has a drastic difference between the developed and developing countries, and that is what you find that we lack medical facilities. That's only it has been told, India as well as other developing countries, they lack medical facilities. Again you find that if you talk about the data, you find that in developing countries every year 1.7 crores of people die from diarrhea, malaria, TB in the whole world. So all over the world 1.7 crores of people, not only lakh but it is in crores of people who are dying because of this simple disease, like we find that diarrhea, malaria, but some of the like tuberculosis which is also being there. So out of this 1.7 crore people, that is mostly are the poor people, or those people who are under poverty are been dying suffering because of they does not get good amount of nutritive food, they are getting contaminated food, they are not having hygienic thing, there is health services are been problem, everything is plays makes that particular thing damage. Again you find that 2.3 crores of people are suffering from AIDS, and out of this 90% belongs to the developing countries. So those people who are suffering from AIDS, that is 2.3 crores, Out of that, 90% are from developing countries, not from developed countries. So that is what we find here. The problem is about lack of knowledge and lack of thing. We can say health services are there in the developing nations. So this is again becomes a major factor where you find that poverty affects. And here we can see that because of poverty and because of low income, we find that this particular material facilities also lack with the poor people, and their nutritive food also does not able to consume the nutritive food which they can increase their immunity and overcome the particular this type of diseases. So this is what is happening. So this becomes a factor for more or indicator for body. Then comes the fifth point, that is drinking water. So water which you are drinking, so you find that you already earlier studied in our, we can say, science or we can geography in SS, you find that 70% or we can say 2/3 of the part is of water on the earth and everything. So here for drinking water it is only 2% or 3% of water which is been pure drinking water which is available on the earth, everything. So here you find that health of population is very much connected with drinking water. Yes, definitely, because every now and there you find in a day we try to consume nearly we can say 4 to 8 liters of water. Yes or no? Depends on the individual. So you find that water is very necessary for living purpose. It is the one of the basic necessity. So here you find that this health service also is relating with the drinking water. Now, as per the census report 2011, the data shows up here that is in India 63.3% families. How much? 63.3% of families get pure drinking water through treated sources. Yes. So nearly how much? We can say 36.7% of people are not getting we can say good pure drinking water. Then after 8.67% of families get untreated tap water. So they are not getting good treated, but they are getting untreated tap water. Then comes 26% of people get water which are other sources, where that is we can say other sources like we find that wells are there, hand pumps are there, tube wells are there, spring rivers are there, canals are there, and ponds are there. So these are the other sources of water which they get, that is on that 26 of people are living. How much? 26% of the overall world which has been living on this particular thing. Then comes in the absence of pure drinking water, what is happening up? Polluted, that is contaminated water, there are increases there. This contaminated water, if someone drinks, again it leads to diarrhea or we can say other stomach diseases or waterborne diseases which you find, and this makes a problem under poverty, and more people are affected those who are under poverty, because rich class and middle class people, they try to take care of their health with the pure drinking water only, but these people they does not get, and they don't have that much knowledge about all this, so they try to drink whatever they can, and that is mostly the contaminated water. Then you find that also becomes an important factor. Now the next point is nothing but we can say provision of rights. Yes, we have studied, we have seen the movie, we have think that India lacks so much of toilets, and you find that after Modi ji came, you find that so much of there are in the lakhs of lakhs of toilets are being made in the poor villages where they have been having. So sanitization plays an important role, and for that we must have toilet for better sanitization and everything. So according to the census report of 2011, you find that 70% of people which are there in India are living under villages, and only 30% were there in rural areas. And you find that there are most probably you find that water prone diseases have been occurred, or we can say most of the contaminated water was been there in water, contamination was been done in water, and it's been contagious disease, different diseases are being catched up so of this water. So to save from them, to save the people, life of people or village, you find that cleanliness is very important and toilet facility must be there. And we find that in our Modi ji, you find that there are lakhs of toilets which are being built under the poor people villages. So this is what is happening. Again you find there is a classification of table which has been there, people living in the slum families or with toilets. So you find that total families, that is 100% we have to take, the toilet within the house are 66%, but houses without toilet facility are 34%. So we can say nearly 2/3 of people are having toilet facility in their house, whereas 1/3 of people living in India are still does not have, we can say, toilets at their home or they are using the public toilet, and because of that public toilet or the mass, we can say one toilet which is there in the village or two toilets which are been there, because of that you find that people are suffering from this, because if they does not have the toilet, if that is been full, they need to go over here and there, and it becomes again a we can say, we find that disease causing thing. So this is what is happening up. And you find that in India 66% of houses have the toilet facility within their house, means many of the houses have toilet, whereas remaining 34% of family uses common toilet, and that particular common toilet, or we can say public toilet, becomes a problem. And lack of cleanliness, again, because as it is not their own house toilet, common toilet, you find that the people does not care for it, and there is a lacking of cleanliness in that. And pollution and we can say different type of disease causes us, where you find that physical weakness we can happen, it keeps the, we can say, our production and productivity also low. Because of that disease we lack immunity, and we find that because of that it affects our body very easily, or the people living in the village very easily, and due to that their production capacity decreases, and this becomes a very major factor or for the poverty or rise in poverty. Clear? So this is, we can say, provision of toilet is also been there. Then comes the last one, that is housing. So what does the housing means? Housing is a primary need. Yes, food, water and shelter. So drinking water came, food and nutrient food also came in the first one. Now that is, we can say, housing. So housing, or we can say shelter, plays an important role in the very basic necessary in the human life. And what are the types of we can say housing facility which have been decided for level of poverty? You find construction of a house has been there, veranda is there, members in the house are there, we can say tap, that is, you find that tap water, should be there in the houses, you find drainages are there, then you find electric facilities, and the different houses, percentage of houses, different percentage of houses, and we find facilities are there which lacks in India. So all the some of the are there which you find, which we commonly have in our houses, but this particular thing is lacking in villages, many of the poor villages you find, and they does not have this particular thing. And because of that, because they are in poor family, they are not having much amount of income for consumption income, they cannot go with all this particular thing, and that becomes again a problem. They cannot get the full facility. Then you find that in India 60 crores, how many? 60 crores of people having dwelling with the dangers of their health. How many? So 60 crores. We have population of how much at present? This is talking about 2011, which was 121.02, or we can say 121.02 crores of people. That time 60 crores of people were suffering, or they are having dangers. There is a dangerous in their health and risk in life. Whereas you find that at present it is 138 crores, and this number will surely has increased, which has been there. And most of the houses in India are comprises of only one room facility. You find one room, hall, kitchen, which is then where the poor people or small class people are living, which again becomes which becomes the, we find that poverty, or we can say, we can consider those people who are living in one room, hall, kitchen. You find that they are the poor people, poor class of people. They are cannot able to earn more, where you find that every facility, all these facilities are not able to attain by them in their houses. So this is again becomes a factor for us. I hope you have been clear with all the points. These are the 4 points, 4 indicators where shows that poverty has become a big problem, and this all the indicators shows how the poverty has been going on with them, and what are the things are happening to them with their different data reports. I hope you have been clear. Thank you.